Aries, welcome to your March reading. I hope you're doing well. If this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, hit the link down below. Aries, ooh. Aries, March. Not the devil. Okay. Definitely something that you're attached to here. When it comes to your past, Six of Cups. What else? Well, yeah. Yep. Yep. All right. So, current energy is the devil crossed by Six of Cups. I mean, that it doesn't get more as past relationship as this. This is definitely it doesn't even have to be a past relationship, but it's definitely a connection that you are very much drawn to. You were emotionally attached to it, regardless of how bad it was. The good time, it's almost like being addicted to good times. It's very difficult for you to break away from a situation like that fully. Although I think what your approach is now is a lot more protecting your energy. Not a Cups. Not that I think that you still have, and you hate it too. That's the thing. The fact that you have emotional strings attached to this, you can't just break away, right? Because it will do you more harm than good. If you do break away. But now you're very careful when it comes to this. Plus, the fact that you have the underlying issue, Eight of Pentacles, it's two things. One, that you don't have enough time to commit to a situation like this. And two, the fact that if you do commit, there's a lot of work that needs to be put into this connection, not only from your end, but from their end also. What's crowning you? Magician. I think that for a long time, that's exactly what you wanted. But now, when you say be careful what you wish for, and then once you actually get it, it's not good enough. Four of Cups. There's a lot of cups here. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Although that's exactly what you wanted. That's exactly the person that you wanted to have back in your life. It's just that even in the past, there was so much work I feel a lot of effort too, coming from your end. There was so much effort that was put from your side to make it work, and it was still very negative. I'm hearing it was negative in a good and a bad way. Interesting. how was it a good and negative and or good in a Eight of Swords. Well, to be perfectly honest, Aries, you there was a lot of overthinking when it came to this from your part, not so much theirs. And but at the same time, it's good that you are in a situation like this now, because then you can really look at things for what they are. And although there is love behind this connection, you're utilizing more of your understanding of what this actually is. And it's giving you an opportunity to really think about versus act upon your feelings without really thinking about it. It's giving you an opportunity to really assess things, because when you have a relationship where you are dealing with somebody, it needs to make sense too, because love alone will not carry this. You never really had an opportunity to do that before. And although this is I'm hearing awkward too, awkward way to approach this whole thing, it's actually helping you fulfill that other side of, okay, well, putting my heart aside, let's look at this from a different perspective. How you view yourself, Queen of Cups, and I think you had this though before too, in the same position. It's a matter of being able to give to others, but at the same time, know that you are worthy of the love and you're not going to overgive, but you are open to receiving. And so it's not one of those things or situations where, oh, the person is not giving me the attention, the love that I want, so I'm going to have negative feelings towards that whole situation. It's more so, okay, well, I'm choosing to give this much, and I'm not staying in this place of expecting from them. But nonetheless, I am open as well. So it's a nice place to be. It is safe. You are not overgiving, and you're still open to it. So it's a lot of things happening at the same time that actually put you in a really good place, though, emotionally anyways. How they see you. Three of Pentacles. It does make sense due to the fact that since you have this Eight of Pentacles here, you are dedicating your time towards other things too. And you are keeping yourself busy because you're trying to build something for yourself. And so it's not even a matter of ignoring the person on purpose or anything like that. I mean, it's genuinely, you have your schedule pretty busy, and at the end of the day, you do want to achieve great things, but in order to achieve those great things, you need to put the work and effort towards them, and they see that. they also see that you do want to keep your distance, not because you don't want to be with them or engage with them. It's not even that. But I think you have built healthy boundaries when it comes to this person. There is a welcoming vibe to you, but also one of those situations where, like, okay, um, I am. It's almost like a hedgehog, right? Whenever you are, whenever you need to put your boundaries, you kind of put up the spikes, and they can get really hurt with as a result. It's like a crab, right? If you get too close, then, but it's not in a negative way. You're not going into battle trying to hurt anybody. It's more so a defensive situation here. There's nothing wrong with that, though. Hopes and fears, the hermit. You do trust yourself a lot more than before. And right now, it seems like you know that you can guide yourself through this situation. You know that you just trust yourself more. You trust that due to the fact that you went through all of those situations, all of that drama, all of that BS, that now you regardless of what happens moving forward, you know where to go. But you really don't want it to get to that point, though. You do feel you are alone, but in a safe place. You can trust yourself, basically. Advice. This is typically outcome, but I like doing advice instead. Advice is Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Lovers. Again, another Queen. So it's being receptive more so than aggressive. As long as you are receptive to certain things that they throw your way, then you can't go wrong with that. I mean, you are strong enough to determine where you want to go. If it does become toxic, then you can simply just choose to not go down that path. You can put in the work. You're very well capable of that, but you're not going to overgive. You are, however, going to be receptive. It's more so being reactive than trying to end things because you want certain things. That you're going with the flow. You're definitely going with the flow, but you're really trying to see what this person has to offer you versus you taking charge of things, because maybe, well, not even maybe, definitely in the past, you had to put a lot of work into it and you found yourself in a place where you were stuck. And that's the last thing that you want to do. You still care and love this person, but you're not going to overextend yourself to a point where you're going to put yourself in jeopardy and your heart in jeopardy. But you do have a pretty good GPS, so you won't necessarily need to worry about it. I think that the biggest thing to take into consideration here is to be receptive. Okay? All right, Aries, that's what I have. If this reading resonated, like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a personal, the link will be down below. Good luck, guys.